Okay, so we're here at the Kissa Conference at the final banquet, and we're lucky enough to have Alex Harvey and his father here, both giving a talk. And Alex is here with us now, and such a special evening, Alex, to have the whole community here in your hometown, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's great to have all of North American skiing, all the stations, or most of them at least, coming here. They got to ski on our trails, on the trail system we have here in Mont-Sainte-Anne, and they got to visit Quebec City a little bit too, so they get to see the area, they get to see how good the trails are here. They even tried my family's trail, the Harvey's trail, so no, it's great to have them here in my backyard.
Very exciting, and after such a great season for you, we were just talking about it here tonight, of course. Such an incredible season that maybe you didn't expect, but of course you were hoping to, of course, do well all the time. Were you a little bit surprised at how well you did this year?
I mean, I trained hard the whole summer, and my goal for the season was to be on the podium at least once at World Championship, and I was able to do that from the first day of the championship with the Classic Sprint, and then luckily for me, the very next race, the 30K, was again on the podium, so I exceeded my own expectation there a little bit, but it was not too far out of reach, but it was a bit better than I thought it would go. So yeah, I was super happy with the season, really satisfied with also the podium at Tour de Ski and on the other World Cup in Östersund. So the overall result, top 10 in the overall, was good too. So I was happy with the season, was able to be in the game in the top 10 from the first weekend of the season till the end. So I was happy with the season.
Absolutely. I mean, I think for with 4 medals this year, 4 podiums, it's a pretty incredible for one skier, and many are wishing to have the same. So you were talking about the fact that you couldn't ski now because even though the conditions are fabulous, because you just had an operation. Tell us a little bit about how that's going.
Yeah, so I got a surgery. It was actually 2 separate surgeries. So the first one was March 20th on the left leg, and that one I was under for 5.5 hours. So it was a pretty long surgery. They fixed the artery over 11 centimeters. So they actually took a vein and they made a patch with that vein to kind of get the artery a bit bigger for the whole area where it kind of rubs on the psoas, on the hip flexors. And then I recovered from that, and then 10 days later, on April 1st, I got the second surgery on the right leg, and this one was a bit shorter because it was not a re-operation. I'd been operated for that in 2008, only on the left side, so the right side had no scar tissue or anything, so this one was a bit shorter, and the recovery was also a bit faster, so now I've been able to walk and move around the house pretty freely. I got some painting done in the house. I stripped some wallpaper and things like that. So I've been able to walk around, see my friends, but I can't do anything that rises my blood pressure. So no alpine skiing, no hockey, no cross-country skiing, no running, nothing. So it's going to be a boring month of April, but I'm going to be able to start training by May 1st. So I'm not going to lose anything there, and I'll be even more motivated. So
the recovery time is basically your downtime anyway. So
exactly.
Nothing really lost.
The only thing is I can't go to the beach or anything. I wouldn't be allowed to even swim in the ocean or surf. So no Hawaii for me this year.
There you go. Maybe you'll read more magazines and things like that. Surf on the net. So you were talking tonight about this coming season 2016 and how big a ski fest is going to be in North America, primarily Canada. Tell us about that whole the Tour de Canada, as it's called, and what's coming for skiers in North America.
Well, it's going to be great. It's going to be the biggest event of the season because it's the World Cup finals. There's going to be 800 points total to be awarded. And since there's no World Championship, no Olympic Games, obviously, it's really the overall World Cup that counts the most for all the skiers next year. And it's going to be decided with that Tour of Canada. So it's going to start in Gatineau near Ottawa, then move to Montreal, then 2 stages in Quebec City downtown, then go out west to Canmore and Lake Louise. So it's going to be 8 races with overall aggregate for that, and then it's going to decide who wins the overall World Cup and who's on the podium. So it's going to be really exciting. All the Europeans, the Scandinavians will come because it's the last race of the season. So by then there's nothing to be saved. And it's going to be great. I remember when we were in Quebec City in 2012, the atmosphere was just fantastic. There were thousands of fans, more than we see in some Scandinavian World Cups even. So it was great. A lot of Canadians, a lot of Americans were there too.
Absolutely.
So that was great for all the skiers to be there, and they're really excited about. I think all the Europeans are excited about what's coming up next year in March.
We're all looking forward to it, and it sounds like it's going to be quite a competition with all those races. And of course, we hope the Canadians and the Americans will do well. And of course, we hope to see you on the podium.
Oh yeah, we'll be on the podium.
Very good, Alex.
All right.
Well, listen, thanks for spending time with us here. Great to see you and your father here at the conference, and all the best with your recovery and with next season.
All right, thank you.
Very cool.
No, I used to be in distributor.
Our style chains and panels goes all the way to the top, above the door, covering the grill. And then they have the standard styles. The panel covers the door, and then a separate panel for the grill.